How many of you guys have ever learned about individual psychology while you guys were in school? For a treat. I did individual psychology because I feel like people need to be informed on how our brain works with our emotions, because there's actually two aspects of the brain. It's psychological and it's chemical. Their study of individual psychology actually came from WebMD, which is a medical dictionary. Basically, the shortened version of it is the study of the mind. And I did Alfred Adler. He actually set forth the idea of individual psychology, and he felt that the concept and goal should evoke a synthetic quality of thinking. But their basic principle of individual psychology is evoking the reader a synthetic quality of thinking. It relates to one thought to another in movements, such as walking, and then rather than in dimensions, which would be a person as a whole body. And the Alfred Adler Institute supports this. Basically, the whole point of individual psychology was Alfred Adler. He felt that it was your view, it was you determined your own concept, and you judged the way you wanted to. You saw the world out of your eyes. That's why he felt that it was individual psychology, not just psychology, because everybody's different. There are two types of therapies when it comes to early childhood. There's play therapy, which is basically when a licensed play therapist goes into the room with the child and they view how they play with the toys, how they interact with other people in the room, how they interact with the toys. If they're a little violent with the toys, then that suggests how their home environment may be, or whatever environment they're living in. If they're nice with the toys, they're shy, they're quiet, or they're kind of hesitant, they should be fine, but you don't know that. There's also art therapy. And the Art Therapy Association, along with the Play Therapy Association, they combine. They use art to express emotions. Like, when you color a picture, why do you feel like you chose the color blue, or why do you feel like you chose the color red for a t-shirt or pants to color something? They feel that colors bring together the emotions. Like, if you color everything black, that could suggest you're sad or angry at something, or if you use the color red, you're in a violent manner. That's just theoretical. The teen years to the adulthood are known as the mental age. The children are developmental age, and teen years into adulthood is the mental age, because it determines how old we are mentally, because we are fully developed by now. So we are more mature about decisions, we understand things a lot more. Stress is basically, it's a physical and mental reaction to demands or pressures, either from society, from school, from home, any aspect. And teenagers, they're a little bit more emotional in these years. So when they're developing their stress, we kind of freak out a little bit more than somebody in their adult, because they've gone through a lot more. They have more life experiences underneath their belt. So they understand, they can register a lot more than a teenager does. And there's two types of different stress. There's good stress, which is just like studying for a test. Studying for a test is actually good because it'll motivate you to work on your test and study whatever concepts you have to study for. Bad stress is not good for your body. It actually, mixes with the chemicals, and you can seriously have it. You can get headaches, you can get anything. So it just teaches you to try to balance good and bad stress. And the adult stress is actually, it's more, studies have noticed with psychological studies, more like marital issues. If you are married, not everybody is, work, most adults work. So, and then if you guys, now with the economy, a lot of us are maybe unemployed, and we deal with that every day, with the fact that we wake up, we don't have a job, we're worried about how we're going to provide for our families and everything else. So, and it's good to have stress and all this, because it's for adults. It's your new development for your second chapter of life, and It's actually what psychologists call adventures, because it's something new and exciting. And that's it. Any questions? Yes. Yes. Somebody.
Here, up to date, how you use psychotherapy or art therapy, or are they interchangeable?
Well, you can use them at any age. I mean, children are a better age because they're younger and that's what they're more attracted to, whereas getting an adult to go and play in a room, they're just going to look at you like you're ridiculous. I would say like any age around psychology. I've read on different journals, like any between 3 and 4 all the way up to like preteen actually. But preteen area is better for art therapy because they're more in tune with what they're drawing, what they're coloring, because they'll draw figures, you can understand more. Like, if you have a divorced child, they're going to their family, you tell them, draw a picture of your family. Well, you can draw a house with your mom and brother and sister, or however your family is, and then you can draw a jagged line of your dad over here in the corner, or vice versa. I do, yes, because I get but I mean, I think if you take deep breaths and you relax, I think it makes it a lot better. Any other questions? What? No? Thank you.